Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota today, and welcome to another segment of This Is How You Make It with John David Berdahl. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Excited to meet you for the first time. I know you've been on the show for quite a while, but this is my first time meeting you. I'm excited to learn a little bit more about this pastel chalk that you have here.
Yeah, so I've got oil pastel over here, chalk pastel over there, and this is amazing.
Do you like it? We upgraded our graphics a little bit.
This is great. I was just
Branded it.
before looking like, hey, hi.
All right, so
All right.
let's
Yes.
dive in today.
And so I imagine some people have heard about pastels before and even worked with them, but I thought, you know, it'd be a good idea to talk about the difference between the two. And to me, the big difference between chalk pastel and oil pastel is the difference between what chalk and crayons.
Okay.
You know, they behave very differently. And so, yeah, go ahead and put on some gloves because they get kind of messy. And when you're working with some of these items, or I guess some of these materials, media, make certain you look at the box and find out how toxic it is, you know, or if there's any sort of, like, if you ought to be wearing gloves with some of this, you know, because it could make you sick.
So there
You know,
is
something like that?
specific pastels or that you do need to watch out for.
Well,
make sure
yeah,
you're wearing gloves.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
It ought to say on the box, okay? So here we go. We got some oil pastels here, so I'll hand those to you. And these are chalk pastels, okay? And they're made very differently, too. They behave very differently.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be more dry. This is going to be more like a cream or a paste.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Are you happy with your choice, Sayla?
I am. I have like a blue one that I'm holding right now that
Okay.
I'm really ready to start with. That's what they look like. They're so cute.
Yeah, I'll take the plastic
All
off.
right,
Yeah.
so
How's
why
your
don't
first
you
day
walk?
going?
It's going very
first morning.
well. I'm so excited to be. One thing I will say, arts and crafts is one of my favorite childhood activities.
good.
So being here today is such a thrill. I guess when we speak of childhood activities, is this something that's kids safe?
Yes,
Like,
absolutely. Don't let them eat these.
okay,
You know?
yes.
Or the adults. Don't
Or
let
we
them
might
eat
need to
those
go to the
either.
hospital, right?
Yeah, probably. Okay, and so yeah, go ahead and start working with it.
Okay.
You know, go with this. So this is chalk pastel, and this is oil pastel. Just see how it behaves. Go
Okay.
ahead and give me your first impression.
Just do some
So
scribbles.
Yeah.
this gives me like
Oh,
a
you turned it on its side
crown.
right away.
I did.
One of the great things about chalk pastel, now sometimes you'll buy some chalk pastels, okay, that'll be longer than these sort of sticks. First thing you do is break them.
Really?
Yes. And
Okay.
some people are kind of like, oh, especially in the classes that I teach. No, I can't. You know, it's too, I don't know, perfect or something like that. Or it's
So
too,
you do it on purpose.
yeah, you do it on purpose because it's going to break anyway.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
you want to kind of beat it to the punch in
Yes,
a way.
yes, and you'll have a clean piece kind of set aside.
Okay. Well,
You
know?
mine is a lot like sidewalk chalk so far. So
Yep.
Really is.
I'm scribbling and shading, but what do you got?
Mine, it kind of reminds me of a crayon. It's like the texture of it, it gives me between like I guess a chalk and a crayon, but I do like this. I love this shade of blue. I'm currently working on a sky. I think I might make a day, some type of sunshine.
Sailor Sunshine.
Sailor sunshine.
Yeah, someone was saying they're a big fan, right, of sidewalk chalk?
Yes. Okay. So
Right.
when again, I loved arts and crafts. I used to, as an only child, you know, you have to occupy yourself. So I would go outside and I would play with the chalk on our sidewalk. And I remember I used to make the what is it called when you would hop on
Hopscotch.
hopscotch.
Is that it?
Yes.
Or Foursquare?
I would.
Is that sort of?
Yep. I would
No,
do
that was
the
with the ball.
hopscotch. The four squares with the ball.
Yes.
So I love doing hopscotch.
That's neat. I
love
didn't
it.
play any games. I stayed indoors all day and I just watched the world pass by through a window. Anyway, so moving on, right? Okay, so you perhaps noticed that I poured some paint thinner in this. Woo! It kind of smells, doesn't it? We can,
A little bit.
yeah, a little bit. So anyway, why did I pour that? Because oil pastel can actually be thinned and you can paint with it.
Oh.
Yes, yes. And this, you're already starting to blend some of it, and that's what's
yours
great.
is good.
Yes, the binder isn't as strong with chalk pastel, so yes, it becomes this kind of powder or dust that blends so very easily. So concerning artists, perhaps to look at, who worked with this, Edgar Degas worked a lot with chalk pastel.
Okay.
Picasso worked a lot with oil pastel.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So go ahead and Google that.
The
right?
best artists of the artists have started with some type of oil pastels, what
Absolutely.
I'm hearing.
So yeah, you and me and
because
sorry.
we're the Picassos of this generation.
Yeah, we're
okay?
Picasso.
Yes.
I'll take Degas.
of this morning, right? We're Picassos of this morning.
So for families and parents that want to get their kids into something creative, this is a great way to kind of get a 2-in-1 is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
You can either draw with it or you can turn it into a paint.
Definitely.
Nice.
Definitely. And then you can mix media with the chalk pastel, like with colored pencil. You know, you can work in color pencil and
Let's
then bring
do
in some chalk
that.
pastel.
Yeah,
so
I'd
that's why I
love
got some
to.
of these extra pieces of paper.
All right.
I thought ahead. Hey.
Love it.
And that's the kind of paper I've got right there.
I don't
mixed
think
media.
I got as far as you did.
really?
I just got
It's not about finishing. It's not about being done. So, I was
So
gonna grab one
yeah,
of
we're just testing out. I tried the blending technique that
Uh-huh.
John was talking about. Made a blurrier background.
it
So
I love that.
now I'll mix some mediums.
those. Sure. And so here's a brush and
Yes, art theory, everybody. Blue and yellow makes green.
yes, absolutely.
Art theory 101. Okay, I think I want to take a little more of this.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I kind of want to.
Is it odoriferous?
Oh.
Is that the word of the day?
Odoriferous.
Yes, odoriferous.
We might have to put that into the Webster dictionary if it's not already.
As far as I know, that's where I read it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then it is already.
Hey, we get it. Yeah, and so so go ahead and mix those too. And yeah, so the binder is a little different with, I was talking about that, the oil pastel. Again, that's going to be more creamy, and that's not going to dry.
I like
because it's an
this.
oil.
I bet you do have to be careful for stains with your clothes with this.
Certainly.
So maybe you want to make sure you're wearing a robe or
Certainly. See,
something.
it's going through.
Oh yeah,
Some
it
of that
does
thinner's
leak
going
through.
through the paint. Yep. So
All right. Well, I know I'm having a blast doing this, but
Yes.
unfortunately, we are running out of time already. So
we just started.
that's what I mean. But I know everybody can find you in art classes throughout the community
Yes.
almost all the time.
Yes.
So where can they find more information?
Absolutely. So yeah, you can go on social media, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, X. At really John David, because I'm really John David. And actually,
true.
somebody stopped me at Walmart. I was shopping in the clearance aisle, and the guy, we're working on figuring out how many lessons he needs, private lessons with art. And he's like, "Yeah, you really are really John David."
Really
And
are.
it's like, "Yeah, just like on TV." And it's like, "Yes, I'm like this all the time." So go ahead and stop up and say hi, or email, or johndavidberdahl@gmail.com. Say hello.
Yes.
Get a conversation going.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for coming on
thank you
today's
so
show.
much. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for allowing me to be here on your first day, your
Of
first
course.
morning.
Yes, I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
I like that. Perfect.
All right. Sayla, final reveal for our
Final
viewers.
reveal.
Beautiful.
This is my Picasso.
Oh, that's a perfect addition.
I love it. Yes. I think it's a good reflection of you.
Oh, thank you
Just
so
a
much.
smiley
It looks
face.
just like me.
All right. Well, you guys at home, don't go anywhere. We're going to keep drawing and sketching, but Make-A-Wish Wednesday is coming up right after this break, so keep it right here.